John chapter 14, verse 1. Let not your heart be troubled. Ye believe in Yahweh, believe also in me. In my Father's house are many mansions. If it was not so, I would have told you. I go to prepare a place for you. And if I go to prepare a place for you, I will come again and receive you unto myself, that where I am, there ye may be also. I'd like to give all prayers and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Kakodash, the Wadi of Hashem Yahushua for giving us the apostles and the elders of great millstone who deserve double honors, rightfully so. Shalom to the Akim, pushing the words of sincerity and truth, and being faith-based, and being prepared for what is to come. And what is to come? Race wars, famine, concentration camps, starve, ID, chip with the mark of the beast. 200 million Muslims in the soils of America. Simultaneously, the chariots of the Lord, the hopeful left into the chambers. Simultaneously, the chariots of the Lord shooting laser beams to the ungodly and the heathens. Rightfully so. Hey, I'll brought this out of the Lord. Take the course of this video. Just a vessel seeking salvation on this filthy place, spiritually known as Sodom and Gomorrah, Egypt, Babylon, and all of the filthy customs that have taken upon. Right now, the time is 7:33 p.m. Sunday, April 26, 2026. The year of apostasy, agents, sellouts, and Jacob's trouble. Yeah, man, it's an amazing time to be doing, to be in this thing of ours, to be awoke, to be vigilant, and to be contending for the faith, because that's what we're here for. We're here to contend for the faith, and it's a battle, and it's pleasing, man. It's very pleasing. To be doing the will of Yahweh Shah. I brought this out, man, of the Lord. I ain't doing it to the end, and he come back and get me, and I don't end up like individuals that's been doing this thing and they're not doing it no more. It's terrifying, you know. It's like my nose just all of a sudden got all clogged up, and it's very terrifying to be doing it, to see individuals do this thing and not do it no more. To change up all the things they have learned. Yahweh Shah, it says the headline reads for this chapter is this the blue letter Bible, baby. Yahweh Shah comforts his disciples, and he had to comfort them because he knew he had to leave. He had to go back to the spirit world. They'll sit on the right hand side of Yahweh. Yahweh Shah had to go back on the right hand side of Yahweh, you know, and he's prepared. He went to prepare a place for us. The many mansions is those galaxies, all the planets that's out there, and we're gonna experience those things hands on. What makes it so accurate that this is true is because the so-called white man is trying to get out there. He's trying to get out there to the outer space. They want to build stuff on Mars, you know, and such things like that. They want to go to the moon. They want to go out there. They send space probes out there, satellites, whatever they call, out there, making garbage. It's just garbage. Just flying around out there, just taking pictures. They want to go out there. And I know everything is top secret for them. Top secret. And they see the chariots of the Lord. They see the Lashwan Kodash written on it. Listen, we be styling now on the earth. You know? We like to have our stuff look good on the planet. You know? Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. You know, we like to put our names on our stuff. you know, such things like that. So you know them cherries got Elijah Walker. They got Yahweh Shemel Shah name on it. You know, so you know they see these things and they keeping this information to themselves. And they even it's so bad that they're so terrified. That's how you know if it was anything, if it was green people and whatever gray people, and they was getting all this information, they know that their time is up. So go white man, Ashashua, the Edomites, Adawamium, and the rest of the nation know that their time is at an end too, because they've been drinking out of this cup, this Babylon juice for a while, just like them, you know. And Yahweh Shemel Shah said, uh, you know, we have experienced slavery, us Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans. Surely drink of it. Bible verse, King James Version, the dregs. It's rocking. I'm trying to get that in there, but it just came to my mind. Let me see. This might be it. Yeah, this is it. Jeremiah. Let's see. I got another verse I'm thinking about. I just can't get it off my head. Just can't get it in my mind. So like it. So we gotta finish this mission, man. That's all I'm thinking about is finishing this mission. I got a mission, and I didn't know I was gonna be doing this. I just say I didn't know, and now I'm doing it, and I gotta finish this, man. I gotta finish this race. You know, that's all I'm thinking about is finishing this thing, man. And I want to prove a point. I want to prove that everybody that went against the Yahweh Shemel Shah has made a fucking dumb decision. Right? That's what the point I want. I want to see I told you so. You know, that's what I'm looking at. And I don't care about your problem. I don't care about what you want in society, how you want this to be. I'm sick of this place. I'm sick of looking at certain individuals, and every time you turn around, they're causing treason against our king, our father and king, Yahweh Yahushua. They're getting paid. I don't care what you say. You're gonna have to show me your bank account. You gotta show and tell. Okay? Genesis Hat Game got paid. They always doing these special events, debates and all that. They getting paid for that shit. Right? How much Shah said he didn't say go out there and debate. He said go out there and prophesy. Okay? We're not changing the narrative of the story. When he get back, we're gonna see what's what. Because this can't be it, man. What we see now, the tiny tops, the 47, the Iranians, other known as Persians, and everybody else over there fighting over that little in that area. That's prophecy. That's the Valley of Jehoshaphat, the Middle East. Alright? The Euphrates. That's what all that stuff is happening at. Right? It's gonna be right over there. It's drying up just for this moment. So we know we've been doing this correctly. Because he said he's gonna come back and receive us. Right? He went to prepare that place for those that believe. Okay? It says Jeremiah. Oh, let's go back real fast. I want to read this. Yeah. That's why we're not troubled. Let's read this again. It says Yahweh. It says John chapter 14 verse 1. Let not your heart be troubled. Ye believe in Yahweh, believe also in me. And that's what we believe in Yahweh Shemel Shah. Okay? We not Slagia. My nose has just got stuffy because there's a battle going on. You know, I had another video I wanted to do, but I just said let me skip that topic. Let's stick to what Yahweh Shemel Shah wants. There's no other name under the heavens that's going to save you. Okay, we need deliverance. All right, and we are in the worst case scenario, and it's so bad that it's people ready to sell themselves out for fiat, for this currency that they about to collapse. You know, my thing, and this thing about my thought is that I better wait and see the outcome because I am seeing so much other things happening that it's building my faith up. It tells us that there's gonna be men that's gonna creep unaware, that's gonna um that's gonna what's this other verse? I found it yesterday. Um that's gonna falsely accuse us, that's gonna deliver us up, right? All these things said it. The scripture said it. Um what was that? That was so like I just had a bunch of verses open yesterday and I just want to see this. Because they're coming in. They're coming. We gotta brace ourselves. You know? Yeah, here you go. All right. It says Galatians chapter 2, verse 4. And because of false brethren, unaware brought in, who came in privately to spy out our liberty. And they did, bro. That Genesis hat game character, that motherfucker came in hard body, bro. With with what's his name? Alazar. They came in hard, bro. They was like it was man, that's what they was doing. They was in here spying on our liberty. They got all the information. Intel, boy, intel. They could not hold it, and they couldn't wait till they could do this what they doing. I don't know what's wrong with Alazar. I guess that was his game was the peg game. I don't know, but this Genesis character, I don't even know. I can't even pronounce his name. I don't really give a shit. He's not that's Hebrew, so we're not calling him that. All right. Both of them guys said that they denounced it. Yahweh Shem Shah. So let them go. Let them go. Let them go. They're gonna be condemned. They're gonna be condemned. Yahweh Shem Shah is gonna he's gonna put concentrated fire on them. They're gonna get it on this side from Yahweh Shem Shah. Our job ain't to fight you. We just read the book. Yep. It says, and you want to do the things to us. Well, that's why you do it. You're upset that you're still not the head of the pack. You're still upset that you're not the head of the pack. Our apostles and elders of Great Millstone is the head of the pack. Okay? Do you know what makes them the head of the pack? Because they're doing a righteous deed of Yahweh Shah, not doing what you're doing. Okay? So it says Galatians 2 verse 4. And that because of false brethren, and you've been a false brethren, unaware, brought in. You was brought in. You came under you didn't go under Nathaniel Reagan them. You could have went to Nathaniel Reagan them and infiltrated them. You came to the best, baby. You did. You know I know the best because I'm with the best, man. And I know the ones, and they're the ones. You can see it in real time. Who came in privately to spy out our liberty, which we have in Hamashiach Yahushua. They might bring us into bondage. You like the Judas Iscariot. You want to destroy us, man. And like I said before, these individuals they knew the scriptures, man. They were very intellect, should I say, right? They knew how to have proper grammar. They knew how to pronounce the words. They looked at the words, and now look at them. It's leaking out. It's I can't even I'm sort of lost for words, man. But I'm flattered. It's very flattering that these things are occurring right before our eyes, and our apostles is still standing firm, and our elders is still standing firm, and we are still standing firm. How did that verse go? Breastplate of faith, Bible verse, King James Version, righteousness. Something like that. Alright, hold on. Let's go back. You're lucky, man. Yeah, this is it. And we're gonna stand in this righteousness, man. This is bold. We're gonna stand bold as a lion, man. We're not gonna change up because you. We're gonna wait for Yahweh to bring the reward, man. He's coming. I should. This is a conversation I was gonna have before, but I'm gonna use a picture. Well, I didn't use it. I just said it's just with the spirit guides me. I just dealt with it. Because he don't need no clout. He don't need to be spoken about. But Genesis had game is a demon. Okay, aside demon, two demons. The Genesis hat squad is demons. But now you going back into the beginning, right? And you saying that that Yahweh Shah is not the name. You lost. You already lost. Oh, you don't believe in the Son. Yeah, I never believed in the Son anyway. Now you just like, I'm going, that briefcase ain't as heavy as Comfy's, but it's heavy for you, ain't it? You got that briefcase ain't as heavy as the comfort of God sitting comfy, but it's heavy. I wonder how much you got paid, man. I don't care what nobody say. How you know he got paid? I don't care. Okay? You like you got paid. That's crazy, okay? That's crazy. Sometimes I never listened to you when you spoke. I don't get into the shenanigans of the other camps. Like they coming out saying, if a brother put up a video, it'd be edifying because he's dissecting the mess that you individuals put out. Okay? It's being dissected and it's happening right before our eyes, and we look at it, oh wow, look what he did. Trying to distort the flock. But the men of the Lord, the remnant is not going to be deceived by your mess. It's not. We're going to stick to the protocol. We're waiting for Yahweh Shah to come back. And he said he's coming back to receive us. Okay? There's no other name under heaven. Okay? On this God green earth, there's no other name that's going to save us from Esau, from the so-called white man. We need deliverance, man. You can't help us, Genesis Hat Gang, because you can't help yourself. You're crazy, man. I went to listen to the video. I just turned it off. I say, I used to call him Yahweh Shai. Now it's Jesus. I don't know what else you said. You said something, but now it's check. You put a check by the name Jesus. It's crazy, man. You're losing it. You lost. You lost already. Clear indication that you ain't the one. So we're gonna do what we gotta do. Alright, Ephesians chapter 6, verse 13. Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of Yahweh, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil days, and having done all